You think obtaining wealth comes by luck? No, more like hard work and strategy. Understanding wealth is understanding the fundamental truths and the primary or principal rules when it comes to multiplying your dominion and having control of your world. Obtaining wealth needs to start off by obtaining capital. When you obtain capital, you have a resource that is a stable and reliable resource that will allow you to store the products and services that you have to offer in a designated location for all those to find you. So when I mention capital, I really mean a building, a home. It's a residential location that will allow you to attract your clientele or allow you to service the goods as needed. This here allows you to create a reoccurring revenue, which is crucial for businesses looking to build or sustain a financial foundation. You got to take a look at those that build capital. Those that build capital are apartment owners, they're financial consultants, they manage care facilities, they're owners of they own and they manage their care facilities, commercial real estate owners, construction owners, computer consultants. What do these occupations and self-employed millionaires have in common? Well, their businesses allow them to create a path forward for individuals that may need their services. They also obtain the capital to plan for future income, to plan for retention rates, and scale their operations by increasing the number of customers who pay. They can also secure funding. Lenders are not funding businesses that cannot attract or that cannot be shown. Like you have to show this something. You have to show the financial world what your value is. You have to show your value, and that value, if it's excellent, it can be exchanged for monetary value. I want to tell you the truth. It gets lonely and expensive first because this requires daily decision making and daily learning. Nobody is just jumping into these fields. They're not. This takes time and dedication. You identify that it's important for you to obtain capital by being a self-employed millionaire because it's corruption at the top. There's unseen negative powers of the world. Edge a position, edging for position, battle between the old versus new. The thing is that this has to start with a willing mind. If your mind is not willing, you're not going to be willing. So you're always in conflict of the old self and the new self. Always. Also, you cannot encounter your wealth until you're told the secrets about wealth. You need to understand money. The- to obtain monetary value, to obtain capital, equity, or even borrow debt to pay into it, to pay back, requires you to look and handle your business a certain way. You still have to produce numbers. You still have to produce a pitch. This is all about action and dedication and hard work. You can't just wake up and wish things were different. No, you can't. You can't. What does Deuteronomy 8 and 18 say to us? It says, which states that God gives the power to get wealth. How does he do that? Empowerment, wisdom, and diligence. You're focused on obtaining money hastily and forgetting people pay for value. People don't pay for things because you're offering it. Imagine how it feels when someone asks you, hey, buy this candy for me, buy this shirt for me. Now, if they have a sad story at the end, I may donate $1. But at the end of the day, you pay for the way someone makes you feel, or you pay for someone to get you to point A to point B. Look at what these service industries have to offer. Apartment owners, home, financial consultant, financial products that will allow you to reach your financial goals, managed care facilities, taking care of elder and vulnerable adults. That this is what they're housing, and they show stable and reliable for all to come. Commercial real estate, construction builds the next world. Computer consultants allows you to know how to navigate on digital resources. What are they're giving back to push forward? Then, if it's so that they have their retention rates exceeds their limits, then they have wealth of abundance. That's what Christ is saying. So we work, we create, and we manage our resources in one's own effort. Remember, it's either that people are paying for direction or they're paying for feeling. That's all that people pay for. Let's close out with this here. So we have here Proverbs 13 and 11. It says, wealth gotten by vanity shall be diminished, but he that gathereth by labor shall increase. Let me